let's go.
All right, if you're with us online, we're about to get started here in the next 30 seconds. So go ahead, get your equipment ready, get your space ready, and we're about to start. All right, so the famous words of Rafiki, it is time. Lion King, if you missed it. This is your first pump class. We're glad you're here. A little bit about the format of the class today, if you have not done this before, is we'll always start with a warm-up, okay? Before we go into the actual warm-up or workout, I'll go over all the movements and equipment that we need today. If you don't have the equipment, don't worry about it. I'll give you options to do. So we'll go into a 6-minute warm-up, get the body ready to go, and then we're going to just jump right into the workout. So the workout for this class is we have 4 rounds, and each round is going to consist of 4 sets of 2 movements. So movement 1 we'll do for 30 seconds, and then we'll go right into movement 2 for 30 seconds, and then we'll go right back in, and that'll be 1 set, and then we'll go right back into movement 1, right into movement 2. That's the second set, so we do 4 sets of that. That's 1 full round done, and we have 4 rounds in this class, okay? And then at the end of this, we'll have a cool down, about 10-minute stretch time, and then we'll send you on your way. So equipment today is an Equalizer and mat. If you don't have an Equalizer, which is probably the case, don't worry about it. I'll give you some different options to do for the movements. First one we have is going to be overhead single leg Romanian deadlift. So this one, we're bringing in a little bit more of that balance and control. Okay, so we're going to be up, hands are going to be overhead, shoulder blades are going to stay back and down in this position. Choose a leg to start from, and we're doing those single leg Romanian deadlifts, okay, but we're staying on the same leg. So we're more on that balance and that control, but with the overhand extension for the upper body work. So let's try this one real quick. Feel it out. I don't think we've done this one this session that I remember. But remember, shoulder blades are stay back and down. We're not shrugging the arms up, okay? Pick the leg to start on, and you're going to keep that leg extended back. And whatever your range of motion you can do, if you get to here and you start collapsing, stop there. But we want to keep shoulder blades back and down. That chest is going to stay up. Keep those hips square, okay? That glute's going to stay in control as you make your way down. If you can, we're trying to work to getting vertical with the floor and then coming back up. And second movement, that same thing on the opposite leg, okay? Take breaks if you need. A lot of core control, a lot of back work, a lot of stabilization, a lot in that hip, that glute. The third movement we have is push-ups, so we're dropping down to the floor. We have the Equalizers today, so you can do Equalizer push-ups, or if you want to step for push-ups, if you want to change up that variation of hands on the step or feet on the step. Same thing at home, you can put your hands on the couch, feet on a couch. If you want to change up that incline that you have with your push-ups, work some different muscle groups. Biggest thing with those push-ups, remember, we're going to get those shoulder blades back and down. Hands are going to be under the chest. We want to keep those shoulder blades back and down and squeeze together through that full range of motion. And when we press, we're pressing through the chest, okay? Want tension in the chest at the top, all the way through the bottom. It's still in tension at the bottom, and press through at the top, tension still in the chest. So if you're feeling it in the shoulder or more in the tricep and less in the chest, let me know, and we can do some things to change that, to work on that. You can shoot me an IM if you're not here and you're doing that. I'll help you out. The next movement we have is going to be those superhero squeezes. So we're lying face down on the ground, hands extended, feet extended. We're lifting the chest up off the ground as we pull the arms back and down, squeeze those shoulder blades, squeeze those lats, and using those glutes to lift the feet off the ground at the same time. Then we're going to drop down, extend back out, okay? Done that one a few different times now. The next movement we have is have we done Australian chin-ups this session in this class? All right, well, let's do it together. So we're going to come down underneath our Equalizers. And we want the bar over our chest, not over our face, okay? So we have 2 options when we come to these Australian chin-ups or pull-ups. If you're going to go overhand, okay, elbows are going to stay on the outside, the top side of the bars. If you're going to go underneath, you're going to reverse the grip, and your elbows are going to be on the insides, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to be braced. We're going to lift those hips up off the floor, and then we're going to pull that chest up to the bar, come back down, okay? And if you're reversing, remember, elbows on the outsides, pull yourself up, control it, back down. We really want to make sure that we keep those hips up in that movement, okay? Don't let those hips collapse. A lot of times that means your core has disengaged and your body's collapsing. If you're at home and you don't have one of these, that's okay. We're going to have you do some T squeezes or Y squeezes. So you can either come here for the T or up and in front for the Y. Think of pulling from the scapula, pulling from the shoulder blades, okay, as you do that lift. So if you're here, lifting up, squeezing through those shoulder blades, bring them back down. They're still staying engaged, and then going right back up. Next one we have is going to be alternating leg drops. So we're going to be staying underneath the Equalizer, okay? And what we're going to be doing is we're just going to have our legs up, laying on our back, drop one leg, bring it back up, drop the opposite leg, bring it back up. If you want to increase that, you can just scissor alternate. One's going up while one's going down. Or you can drop down, down, up, and then reverse that, okay? Whatever difficulty you want with that one. Remember, low back pressed into the floor. Don't let that low back come up, off, and separate from the floor. That lets you know that the core is engaged, all right? And then last two movements, we have hit the floor. So remember, in hit the floor, we're extending that back leg out, back behind us, coming down, trying to get down to tapping the floor, but if you do ankle, shin, or knee, whatever that mobility is, that's totally fine. Stepping in, kicking that opposite leg out, and then coming down wherever that point is. Start slow, start controlled. Biggest thing, don't round the low back. Don't overly twist the body, okay? So the biggest thing I see a lot of times after we get tired, we start doing this. Not the biggest, but a good propensity to slip a disc or something in that. If you're not engaged, you're not braced, you round that low back, perfect opportunity just to right out the back. So pay attention to that movement, don't round that low back in that one. And then the next one is burpees. So with the burpees, we've done a few different variations. You can do any of them, okay? You can stay on the ground, jump the feet in, jump the feet back out. You can jump in a full stand-up. You can add a jump to that. Or you can do the jump and land on the feet but stay in a low squat and then go right back down into that push-up position burpee. You can also add push-ups if you want. A lot of freedom within that movement. We've all been here pretty consistently, so feel free to do those variations. If you haven't been here consistently, feel free just to do normal variations of everything, okay? Any questions? All right, let's do it. All right, start with those jumping jacks. Get that core braced. Remember, only at about 40% here. We're not overly pushing it. We're just getting the joints, getting that body warmed up. If you ever want to minimize impact, you can be right here. Air squats. Hips sit back and down. Weights even on the feet from the heel to the toe, okay? Knees gonna stay in line with those toes. And glutes engaged that whole time. Don't lose that neutral spine, that low back, don't round it out. Go to wherever that point is that you feel that tension in the hamstrings, but you don't have to push further. Just go to that point as far as that is. We'll actively, over time, increase that range of motion. Marches. Drive that knee up. Utilize that core. If you're at home, we want to make sure we don't have a lot of side-to-side sway with the upper body. Stay controlled. Use that core. Drive that knee up. Lunges, alternating. If you ever feel a lot of tension in that knee, just below that kneecap, stepping forward into a lunge, try stepping backwards. Shifts that weight a little bit more, okay? Weight even on the foot. Don't let the weight shift from the heel up into the toe, or vice versa. We're working on staying even there. Make sure that glute is working. Control that torso. We're braced. Arm circles. Again, with these, we don't overly want to twist. Rotate the body, stay squared. Work on that shoulder rotation. I don't know why every single time I turn around on that one. I have no idea why I do that. Reverse. Inchworms into those push-ups. If you haven't done this one before, we're gonna bend the knees, don't round the low back to walk out into that position. Shoulder blades back and down, hands underneath the chest for a push-up or 3, however many you want here. Then we're gonna bend those knees, walk those hips up, find that stretch at the top. Jumping jacks. Round 2, we're picking up that tempo a little bit here, all right? So pick up that pace, we're at about 60, maybe 70%. Not overly pushing, just picking it up. Stay braced. Air squats. Just picking up that tempo a little bit. Keep those glutes engaged. Don't let them disengage. Knees line up the toes. Shoulder blades back and down. Nice. Remember, only go as far as you can, but don't round that low back. Marches. Powering from that core. Okay. What's something somebody's ever wanted to just knee? Like, you just want to knee somebody, like in the face, or I don't know, just something. Just power through that core. Take that face out. Lunges, alternating. Knee in line with that toe. Weight even on the foot. Keep that glute engaged. If you feel strong and controlled and balanced, you can add a twist. Open up to a thoracic rotation towards the knee that's in front. Arm circles. Shoulders are sore. I think from, yeah, I feel that. Reverse. Yeah, definitely was. Inchworms into those push-ups. Bend the knees, don't round that low back. Walk out into that position. Find that stretch position. Take a break. 1 minute. And it's go time. We got those overhead. How would you say that as a word? Soul girls? Soul. Soul girls. We got our overhead soul girls coming. All right, remember, braced, controlled, balanced. What we're working on here. Control within that movement. Hands are going to be overhead. Shoulder blades are going to stay back and down. We don't want twist. Watch yourself in the mirror, especially those hips. Keep that opposite hip. Drop down low and level with the other. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, nice. Nice job. Don't let that hip open. Keep it down and close. Same. You're staying on the same side. And remember, don't let that hip collapse into that socket. Switch. Actively hold yourself up in that position. Holy cow. Don't lose that bracing, don't lose that core. Switch, back to the opposite side. If you ever need to shake out your hands, you can shake them out. You can get rid of them for a second. Bring them back up. If you're feeling a lot of strain in that low back, remember, braced, up and in, control. Shoulder blades back and down and engaged. Pay attention to that hip. Switch, opposite side. Switch. Woo, shoulders are burning. Really try to keep that back leg up. Keep that glute flex. Both of them are working. Switch. Shoulder blades back and down. Don't shrug them as you get tired. Stay braced. That core is engaged. Switch. Opposite side. Woo. Don't let that form break down. Firstly, working balance and control. Don't rush the movement. Switch. Keep those hips square. Take a break. Oh, my shoulders, they don't work. Oh man, nice job. We got those push-ups into those superhero squeezes. Remember, push-ups, shoulder blades are gonna be backing down. Hands under the chest, not under the face. We got a few seconds. Depending on the movement, sometimes that minute feels very short. Sometimes it feels really, really long. In 10 seconds, let's get ready. So remember, tension we want through the chest, through the pecs, not the majority in the front of the shoulder or the triceps, through that chest. In 5, 3, 2, Let's go. Shoulder blades back and down. Hands underneath the chest. Keep them low. Power through the chest. Nice.
Give me some of that. Out till the sun up, twisted and burn up. Can't nobody stop us. We gon' out till the sun up, twisted and burn up. Can't nobody stop us. We gon'
Superheroes. We're down, we're extended, and we're lifting.
come and take a ride, drink up all night, okay. Some of that.
Pay attention. Are you shifting your weight to the right side? Keep it even.
Some of that.
Push-ups. Job. Keep that head in neutral position. Oh, superheroes. Woo. Push-ups are such an exhausting movement. So much energy. Push-ups. Woo. Superhero. Whew. Stay braced. Core up and in. Push-ups. Last round. Let's go. Don't lose that bracing. Superhero. Let's go. Take a break. Oh, he's got a roly-poly up after push-ups. So much work. All right, we got those chin-ups. Remember, you can do overhand, underhand, or you can switch it each round. And then we go into those leg drops. 30 seconds. Sweat makes it dangerous. I'm gonna go down. Remember, bar over the chest, not over the face. In 5, 3, 1, let's go. Glutes are engaged, hips are up. Don't let those hips collapse. Keep them up. If you're at home, you're doing those T squeezes or those Y lifts. Leg drops. Legs are up. Low backs press into the floor. Just dropping one. Back up. Australian chin-ups or pull-ups, whichever one is next for you. Woo! Let's go. Take those breaks when you need them. Leg drops. Low back into the floor. Australians. Woo. Pull-ups or those chin-ups. Oh, let's go. Leg drops. Woo. Nailing. Let's go. Low back, press down and into the floor. Pelvic floor up and in, that core is strong. Switch. Australian. Hey, this is the last one. All right. Leg drops. Take a break. Like I'm dying today. It's because I skipped Monday, that's why. This is my Monday pump right here. What is that? No, or of the day? Yeah, so now I only teach one today. No, we do. It's impromptu, so they're not a part of the official schedule. But we're doing 1 week, so it's not 2 weeks off, because we have to do a 2-week break to line up with Walk It Out and Color Run. We're planning it. Fair Day, we planned it for in person, and then Omicron and it poo-pooed it. So in theory, this one will be in person. Here. Yeah. All right, we got those hit the floors in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, hit the floors into those burpees. Start slow, Feel out that movement. Weights even on that front leg. Remember, don't let it all go into the heel, into the toe, but keep that weight forward. Burpees. Remember, land soft on those knees. And stay braced. Hit the floor. My core is exhausted. Can't do it. Oh. Don't round that low back as you get tired. Oh. Stay braced. I'm dying, y'all. I'm dying. Burpees. Hit the floor. Keep that bracing. As you get tired, slow it down. Don't compromise that movement. Burpees. Holy Nelly. Hit the floor. Ah. Stay braced. Burpees. Take a break. Keeps it home. We did it. That killed me. That was so. Yeah. What was that? It was. Nice job. Nice work. never do this, but I had meetings. I missed one of my meals today. You all got all your meals in, right? Meals. Did you eat today? Good. I was saying I was bad and I missed one. I feel like I always got to get at least 2 in during the workday for a workout. Starting to slow that breathing down. In through the nose, out through the mouth. When you're ready, start with those breaths. And next exhale, pull that arm across. Shoulder blade stays back and down, stretching the shoulder here. Keeping those breaths, stretching a little further on those exhales, staying slightly braced. Go and release and switch. Release. Pull that arm behind, the tricep stretch. When you're ready, go and release. Over the opposite side. Go and release. Arms behind the back, interlocking those fingers, shoulder blades back and down. Open and roll the head and neck. Ready, go and release. Inhale up and in. On that exhale, coming down to that full floor deep squat. Keep those shoulder blades back and down. Don't collapse the chest and the shoulders. Breathe through the nose into the belly. Elbows to the inside of the knees. If you want more of an inner thigh stretch, palms together. Press those palms down. Open up those hips. We're gonna come down into all fours, moving into that puppy pose. Remember, on that puppy pose, you can also bring those hands back if you want. If you're in this position here, you can always bend, bring those hands up. Just changes the stretch a little bit. Whenever you're ready, we're gonna bring ourselves up. We're gonna widen those knees, close those feet together, hips down onto the heels, and down into that full child's pose. And we're gonna walk those hands over to the left, stretching that right side body. To walk over to that opposite side. Go ahead and release back to center. We're gonna come down into a plank. You can drop those knees if you want. We're slowly gonna lower, press ourselves down to the ground. We're gonna flip over the tops of the feet on the floor, and we're gonna do some press ups. So and just press yourself up, breathe in, and then on that exhale, come back down. Press up. Have a breath or two here. Try to leave those glutes relaxed here. Lower body staying relaxed. Feel free to find your own tempo. Breathing in through the core, through those hip flexors. Try to keep those glutes relaxed. When you're ready, we're gonna go ahead and pull it back, bring those toes underneath of us, and press those hips up, stretching those calves, stretching those hamstrings. Feel free if you want to pedal it out here. Don't round that low back, keep it pulled in, roll those hips up and out. You're gonna walk your hands into those feet and roll yourself up. If you want to stay and continue to stretch, feel free. I'm gonna close down class with these last few breaths. Great job today, everybody. If you're with us online, don't forget to like and subscribe for updates of when classes go live. We do have class next week as well, but then we will have one off week before the next session starts. So don't forget homework, good dinner, drink lots of water, at least 6 hours of sleep, and we'll see you next week. Good job, y'all.